Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you've been here before. This is Tillamook Mint Ice Cream Chocolate Chip Sensitive Flavored Lip Balm. I have my contacts in, which helps me see distance, which means like when I look up here I'm blurry as hell, but I can somewhat see me down here. Thank you for being here with me today. This is a Get Ready With Me. Today is June 13th. I am getting ready to go to my brother's mother's service, and then immediately from there, Pat McGrath, I will be driving from there straight down to Maryland for Academy. I only had maybe, if I stretch it, 2 hours of sleep. Right now it is 08:4400 hours, and I'm usually just going to sleep this time. But I did feel sleepy around 0500 hours, so I said, oh, let me just try to lay down. And so, yeah, so I'm extremely exhausted. That was the Pat McGrath primer we put on top of this, shade M18. I had told a friend of mine I didn't plan on wearing eyeshadow or mascara just in case, you know, I cried or whatever. And then I said, you know what, let me just do a Get Ready With Me and do the whole thing, because then I'll be self-conscious to not cry because we want to ruin our makeup. First world problems, right? And especially because I have such a long day, and I do have Mountain Dew with me. Well, it's over there with my snacks and stuff to pack. My carry-on is 2/3 of the way packed, but it's already in my vehicle because I didn't want to have, I wanted to have as little as possible to have to carry downstairs this morning. So I will have my laptop bag that I have my laptop in it, my slippers, leggings that I thought after the fact to take because the lady at Wawa last night told me it's supposed to be like 90 something degrees today, and I was going to wear jeans or black jeans and this blouse, my outdoor blouse. And I said it's gonna be too hot for that. And so yeah, so I have like 3 more pair of leggings to take, but they're really, you know, lightweight. And what else? My makeup is out. The makeup I'm wearing today I'll be taking with me. I may or may not show you when I get back what I took, what I wore. I just don't have time to show you before I go, because I plan to be out of the door at 09:30, but I do want to be ready 15 minutes prior to that, like just in case, you know what I mean, so I can just finish packing up. So I just have my makeup, my toiletries, laptop. That's the only stuff left to pack, and my makeup that I have packed, eyeliners and stuff like that, and palettes. And I'm feeling like I don't even know if I'm going to want to do makeup, and I know it's just because I'm just really in my feelings right now, and I know I'm going to be exhausted. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place. I can't even read it. Flawless Wear Concealer, shade is 4N. I am liking how this area is looking. I do this right here because my mustache area. So even though it looks like I'm applying a lot, I probably am, but my mustache area is this wide. I have been putting on the cream twice a day, and so that's why the redness is not that red. I just need to remember to apply twice a day, because when I forget, it comes back with a vengeance. So we're going to pat this in with the same brush that we use for our foundation. So let me know how you guys are doing, and I hope this isn't too confusing that I don't upload, well, I don't schedule uploads linear. And that's why I do try to remember to say the date, because if someone's just watching, you know, I know there will be condolences and it'll be like a month later, which is not a problem. I do appreciate it, but just so you know that the time frame and like where I am, excuse me for stammering, and what's going on. So Fashion Fair said it was truly tawny powder. So I was going to do a quick face, and I said, let me just come on, just do a video and just talk to y'all while I am doing my base face. And yes, the book that was sent to me, I put that on my passenger seat in my SUV last night when I went out, when I took my carry-on bag. And so that is going to stay on the front seat next to me this entire time, and it'll be in my room at Academy. And Tillamook is the only lip balm that I am taking. Like, y'all just don't know like how much something may mean to someone, even something as little as, you know, a certain, you know, lip balm, you know what I mean, in a book. But the timing of it, if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the iCards, which will cause it to show up excuse me, down below the description box. And I think I titled it Gift, Grief, and Music Therapy. And even with going back to the music therapy part, you know, I keep thinking about that, like happy feelings, even though I don't feel happy. And so this is this. Hopefully everything is coming out okay. I can see clear down here, surprisingly, but up here I am blurry as hell. And I need to remember what I'm wearing to take with me. So I want to do my inner rims, but can I see? We're going to put this lower lash. Am I going to wear eyeshadow? I had took this palette out to use. This is, I believe it's Cabin Fever, one of the MAC limited edition Squall Goals palette. And I don't match my makeup to my shirt, to my clothes, so that's not a problem. But I was thinking of just doing something simple with this, but we'll see. So I'm not going to even do lower lash line or anything because I'm not sure yet. And I pulled out this lippy to take because this does not budge, and it's the perfect nude for me. I know it won't move. Brows are done with the Fenty Brow MVP. This is all that's left. Excuse me. And I do have a backup over with the stuff that I'm packing, but I'm like, I go through these quickly. So let's do bronzer. I'm going to use two different bronzers. Oh shoot, which one is which? Dang it. I purchased another Sigma bronzer and the component is the same. I want to say this one does look a little darker, is a darker one, but I think it might just be a play on my eyes. I don't know. But this is the one Grace sent me, which is in dark, and this is deep that I purchased, and it looks darker in person. The ring light on my pony wall is actually packed up in my carry-on downstairs. I am sweating. And so the light is the light behind the mirror, the two little table lights, and that little ring light up here. That's all. And I'm thinking this looks okay. So I'm like, do I really need that other ring light? So this is the Sigma bronzer, and we're going to put this on. I was thinking to get one deeper, and you have heard about it by this video for sure, why I purchased it. Sigma had a sale. There were codes. I used Grace's code, Joe Beauty 87's code. And then there was another sale, a 30% off sale. Y'all, I got some stuffs. And thankfully for Macari sales, I still have money in my beauty budget because I don't want to zero it out, like not at all. Because then if I were to zero it out, something will come along and I would be like, damn, I want to buy it. Shit, don't got no money to buy it. Well, not in that account. But yeah, so I wanted to just try. I am like seriously sweating. I'm gonna turn I have my little fan here. I'm gonna turn this on. And where it's blowing is about bosom level because I don't want anything to blow in my eye. But I am like sweating, so I shouldn't be doing that because that'll put bronzer right there. But anyway, so that was the deep. No, that was the dark, and I put a label here which I can't read because it's close, and context help me see distance. And this is dark, and it does look a lot darker in person. So we're going to take a different brush, and actually we're just going to take one of these lethal brush, and we're going to tap in. Whew. So we're going to start back here, and we're just going to do this. We're going to just tap. It looks like it's a gap right here, doesn't it? So let's sweep. I like the, ooh, I like the gradient. Oh, so we tapped in again. We're going to start back here. And that's how, like where my cheek pops out, that's that line right here. And so tapping over it, if I'm smiling, it's going to make it look like it was a gap like it was over here. You know, I don't think I was smiling over here. I don't know. So I tap very lightly because this does look like it can go dark. So we're just going to sweep that down. This is nice. I'm just doing very lightly. I'm like barely just tapping. Barely tapping. This is nice. This will be a combo I do, like how I do the House Labs with those two bronzers. This is nice, and my nose is looking toasty. This is the brush that had the setting powder. So we're gonna take that out. Y'all, these sales and the point multipliers at Ulta and how you can stack your deals and stuff at Ulta, I'm being good. I've been very much in a buying mood because of my mood. I'm trying to maintain a grip. I really am. We're going to take the MAC Blush Baby that came free with purchase. I'm trying to decide whether or not to keep it. This is the only blush I'm taking with me. It is very pretty, but it's not that different than one of my House Labs blushes, and y'all know how I feel about House Labs blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. And also buying the Sigma, no, because the Sigma bronzer doesn't go where the blushes go, so it's not in the way. But this is nice. Oh my gosh. And so when I wear it though, I'm just like, what? So I'm just putting some on the puffy parts, which I usually do last, so it doesn't draw my face in too much, even though I always have a puffy face, which I do. Oh, damn it. I had out the Sigma blush. We're going to take that too. Why did I have out the MAC blush? I don't know why. I don't know. The MAC highlighter. Let me know if you enjoy Get Ready With Me's, and I think some people do. Y'all, I need to make a change, and I don't know what change to make because I love what I do here. Look at me with the highlighter, which I never put all over. I've been looking at my video views, and usually in a couple hours, like I do have like a handful of views, but lately it's just like one. And this is even for like a shorter video that's 20 minutes, because the longer videos, I know it takes time because it takes like an hour to watch it. But I'm just like, what's happening? We're going to spray the face. Am I going to do eyeshadow? Yes, we're going to do eyeshadow. So we're going to put this on our, this is NYX Retractable Eyeliner. I believe is gold, not sure. This is Sephora or something or other. You've seen these before. So we are going to, shit. You know, there's a mirror back here. Excuse me for being out of frame. This way isn't any better. Yeah, I could see back there. Yo, why did I spend like $44 and some change at Wawa last night? I'll tell you why. Because I wanted to get some Kefir or Chobani, the serving sizes, to take with me to Academy for my room. And they're, I forget what brand it is, but it's cheese wrapped in pepperoni, and the other one, it's a stick of cheese wrapped in salami, and those are good snacks, and it's high in protein, so I wanted to get a few of those, and then something else, and then I got a wrap because I'm thinking I'm gonna need something to eat between the service and going down to Maryland, and I don't want to just eat junk, and so I purchased a wrap. And what else did I get? The ginger ales, the Seagrams, were 2 for $4, I think, so I got 2 of those. But I think I got like 4 Chobanis, either 4 or 5 Chobanis, because I always offer my roommate, if you want to try something, you can try it. So I didn't want to have like just enough, you know what I mean? And I think I got 3 of the Kefirs, so that'll be 1 every morning. And I bought 2 tasty cake things. They were more than what they used to be back in the day. So, but yeah, so I did that, and I was like, damn, it's a lot of money. And I asked her how to use, damn, I don't have on any brushes. I asked her how to use my Wawa rewards card when I purchase gas, because in the app it says that you can link a card, and I do have the Wawa card, which I do pay it off in full every month because the interest rate is freaking outrageous, and I'm like, I refuse to pay interest. But it wouldn't let me link it, and so I thought it wasn't letting me link it because it was just a Wawa card, a Wawa credit card, and not like a Wawa Visa or MasterCard, something like that, you know what I mean? And she said what I would need to do is go into the store first and use the card and pay for gas, which I don't know how much gas I use. If I have a quarter tank, it's like, it might be like $25 or something like that. So maybe just be like 20 bucks. And if there's change, go in and get the change. But yeah, so she said go into the store first and pay. And then at first though, she was saying go through the app, and I'm like, well, I do that, but it won't let me link the credit card. So I'm gonna try it next time I go get gas. I don't need gas today, thankfully. When I was out earlier this week, today is only Thursday. Was I out earlier this week? Or it might have been Saturday when Fabulous Ifiosity was here. I did fill up because I knew I wasn't gonna want to take time to stop and get gas. Because like once I hit that door, I'm gonna be rolling. and hopefully traffic will be good. It is a Thursday morning, so traffic should be good. I plan to leave at 9:30 because it's going to take me 50 minutes to get there, find parking. The service is at 11. I do want to try and find Bruh though, because I was thinking, like, am I really going to see him? I don't know about like the repass. I know I'm not going to go like to the cemetery if they're going to do all of that, because sometimes services don't. So I don't know. This fan on down here feels really good. So that is a pleasant surprise. I just realized I didn't put on any of the hourglass powders, nor did I put my rings on, and I'm hoping I'm not putting them on upside down. I think I was going to wait until I put lotion on, but they went on very easily. Sometimes I'll be swollen, and it depends on what I eat. So we're going to take, this is what the palette looks like. What are we going to take? I do not have a lot of time to be thinking about this. I'm going to keep it light. We're going to take this. That's going to be super light. And y'all know I'm already like, this is the shimmer shade. I meant to go into this one. I went into this one. So we're just going to go ahead and just tap this here. This is a very pretty palette. This is a very pretty palette. Very easy to use. Like super easy to use. And these just glide on. And this is just like so easy. No mess, no fuss. Wow. That is cute. I'm looking up here and it's blurry. I can't see. And down here I see it at an angle because of how my mirror is. When I look back here, I can see straight. Like I can see what it is just looking straight like this. That is so pretty. I did want to use this shade though, but that's not going to go with anything. All right, we're going to take this shade and put on the outer corner. Yeah, this is the one I meant to take the first time. Troll. And we're going to put that on the outer corner. So this is just a very simple, very easy look. And I'm not even taking this one with me. The palettes I took with me are palettes I need to think about what to do. And so I'm like, last Academy, the night before, well actually the first night there, I sat there and planned out all of my looks because I knew getting up earlier than usual and being sleep deprived the entire time, I was not going to be able to wake up and be like, oh, let me look in the palette and see what I'm going to do. I think there's a gap right here. I'm pretty sure there's a gap right there. And it worked out, and I was committed to I'm gonna get up every morning and do a video, but how I feel right now, like I just don't know. And I do know it's important to keep my momentum going, but I also know I need to take care of myself too, you know what I'm saying? And if that means, you know, not wearing eyeshadow, because I would still just do a base face, because that's easy to do. I don't need to think about it. I wonder if I'm gonna take that dark shade on the outer corner. That's what I'm wondering. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. Those were Fenty brushes. This is a Fenty brush. And we're going to take that same shade and we're going to just run this along the line up here. I like the tapered brushes better. And I think I have maybe only 2 of these. Or maybe just the one. I'm sure I have at least 2. Because it was before I realized I do prefer the tapered. But if I am doing transition, like typical transition, it would fit right there, so it does serve a purpose. But because I take my transition like here and not in here, it's a little too big for what I want to do, but this is okay. And so this is what we're doing. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to put that darker shade on the outer corner. This is nice, and it's not too much. And y'all know I'm good for too much. I actually like too much, so most times. We're gonna go back with that first brush. I want to put that greeny shade on so bad, because what I want to do is, I feel like I'm yelling, is I want to compare it to looks I've done with other shadows that look that tone, because it looks like another shadow that I used on my lid, but I need to put it on and then compare the looks in my gallery, in the gallery in my phone. So that is like really cute and just very simple. We're going to take, this brush might be too wide, but we're going to go for it. We're going to take this shade here. This is a shiny shade. Excuse me, I didn't do my intro. I do hiccup, belch, and gurgle randomly. and I do curse in videos. I don't know if I did already in this videos. I curse sometimes in videos because I curse, period. I don't know if I did already in this video. I did film myself about to once, and I caught myself because I realized I didn't do the intro, to let you know that if you're new here. We're gonna go back with this brush, and we're not adding more color. We're just like feathering over. So we're just like lightly just feathering. So that's gonna go there. I'm gonna take the same brush. Do I want to do this shade or this shade? We're going to take this one, only because it's not as dark as this one, because if I mess up, it's going to be a wrap. So we're going to just take this shade, and we're going to use this fluffy brush, which means it's going to deposit less shade than if I use this brush, which I had pulled out to do an outer corner. So we're going to put that brush away. So we're tapping into this one, and we're just going to put that on the outer corner. Very simple, very easy. These little 6-pan palettes and even the 12-pan connecting color palettes from MAC are just super, super easy. And because it's not a lot of choices, and it's 3 shimmers and 3 mattes, which is very nice. And some people do like, you know, an even number, an equal distribution of shimmers and mattes. But this is just like super easy. I can't even tell if this is feathering out. Tap back in, tapped off. This side I can see it over here. This side I cannot. I was thinking earlier when I was saying this, it's just that little ring light up here attached to my phone. I don't know if I can do that for longer videos because sometimes it clicks off after like an hour, even though my videos don't always be an hour. Like for live streams, it's like an hour and 20 minutes it'll click off. And I do always charge it like right before, like just in case. So this side I can see it winging out. This side I cannot see it winging out, but I'm sure it is. I don't know. So that's going to be it for this palette, except something for our lower lash line. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to wipe off the brush we used for up here. And we're going to take this shade and we're going to put this lower lash line. So the reason I'm using this shade and why I put this underneath is just to add some lightness to, oh, I can see in the mirror holding it, just to bring some lightness to my eyes because it's a sad day. So happy feelings, you know, Troll is trying it, and so that'll be under there. I think that looks decent. We're just going to put this, and we are going wide with it. I really hope I don't cry. Because if I do, this is going to be a mess. Ooh. I'm going to be like, don't cry. Don't mess up your makeup. And then, too, if I'm crying, it's going to distort my vision. If I'm crying while driving, it's going to distort my vision. And if I do one of those ugly sobbing cries, it might, like, slide my contact lens out my eye. Which has never happened, by the way. But, so this is what we have. Very simple, like, super easy. Y'all know I want something dark, like, right here. Damn it. What I got, I'm looking at the time. We're going to go back into this palette. We're going to take this shade, the one we use for outer corner, and we're tapping straight in, and we're just going to just put this like right here. I just need, well, not need, I just want some more color. So we're just going to put this up here, and we're only going like halfway over, and because this is a fluffy tapered brush, it's not depositing a lot of color, which is good. So we're going to just lay it sideways and then go back to the tip, because I do want the color to show up, but I don't want it to be too much. And y'all know I'm good for team too much. Excuse me, hashtag team too much. So this is what we got. And so this palette is going to stay here. I really do want to use this green because I just want to see. And I'm not a fan of keeping palettes just for one shade. I feel like I said palette's funny, but this shade is gorgeous. But then the thing is, if that's the only thing I'm keeping it for, am I really going to grab it for that? You know what I mean? I have my brown. Oh, I do have a brown right here. I thought I had put it away. So let's pull out. Oh, shoot, not that. There's something on my mind to talk about. It's been on my mind to talk about. But we're going to do that in another video. So let me know if you are really into Get Ready With Me, this is Dip Down. It's a brown from MAC, and this is a MAC 210 brush. So we're going to put this on our upper lash line. A brown lip would look nice with this, but we're going to go simple because I know I'm going to be eating and drinking snacks and stuff in the car. So I know I'm going to be drinking, oh, shoot. I am sure I'm going to be sipping Mountain Dew on my way to New Jersey. And then afterwards, I will eat the wrap on my drive down to Maryland. Yeah, but even for the weekend, I'm just taking gloss. I'm taking all 4 of my lip liners because I couldn't figure out which ones to take. And I only got 4 lip liners. Because my idea is to line and fill in my lips and then just put a gloss on top. So that way if it wears off, it's easy to apply as far as the gloss is concerned. And I'm going to try and do a wing even though I can't really see too well. So, oh, damn, that's nice. And I always say that and then think I shouldn't say that because then the other side doesn't come out the same. No. That is like way out there. Damn, what can I do? Take this one way out. Excuse me for sucking my teeth. Shoot. So what we're gonna do, I don't remember if was this that brush that had that second shade on there? I can't tell. No, you know what? I'm gonna just take another brush because I can't see which brush it was. And we're gonna take that outer corner shade, this shade right here, and we're gonna just put that here to fill in that space so that it's not a gap right here. And we're going to put the tip of the brush in and pull that out, or try to. And there's no eye primer over here. I don't think it's coming out. Forgive me that you can't see me. I can't see me. And so I did just, put the tip straight in. This side I can see, but this side doesn't, but there's not a gap there. So that's what we wanted, was not to have a gap. And unfortunately, these brushes are going to stay here dirty until I come back. The powder brushes I'm okay with, but like maybe I'll try and wash the, let me pack up first, and then if I have time, I'll wash the foundation brush and the brush we use for primer, because that stuff will just stay and just dry up, and we don't want it to do that. MAC Stack mascara, let me turn off that fan. Forgive me if you were able to hear that fan blowing through the video. And I didn't think about it, so I turned it off because it was like so low, but it still was sound that I was not paying attention to. So what else can I talk about? So there's so much I want to say about so much stuff, and I'm just trying to be good. I'm trying to save it for a video that makes sense. If you're seeing this, make sure that you're actually watching my videos, and that you're subscribed if you want to enter in any of my giveaways. I do not title my videos giveaway videos, and so they may be missed, and I have had quite a few missed before. And I would just say that I have said things in videos that will give you an idea of what to look for, but I don't always want to say that, because the idea of a subscriber appreciation is to show appreciation to those who really do sit and watch, or at least just listen to the videos. And I do always allude to something in a video. This is not an illusion, but I do always say something as a nod to something else is going on in this video. But so just keep your eyes out for that. As of right now, I don't know when you'll see this, but the Pat McGrath Quint giveaway is already scheduled, that video, if it didn't already happen yet. And my Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette giveaway and there will be a House Labs. All of that stuff I showed you. And I linked that video with the giveaway stuff in a few videos, just so as a reminder that this is what we were giving away, and stuff has been added since that video. So if you are, I got my glosses over there. So what we do have right here, I'm gonna just put this on only because it's here and it's not a color. This is from Pat McGrath. Yeah, so if you enjoy my content, go ahead and subscribe. Watch the videos, like the videos if you like them. If you don't, put a thumbs down. Excuse me. What else? Share them if you want to do that. And so this is our face. And so thank you for being here to get ready with me to go. I can feel it with that little fan off because I'm starting to sweat again already. I want to take, it's this Radiant Light. We're going to take some Radiant Light, the same brush we use for setting powder. And I need to go light because this looks like a fairy shit on my face when I wear it out. So I need to stop packing this under here. But it does help camouflage my under eye area. So then we're going to take a fluffy brush and just very lightly, and that'll be it for that. I learned the hard way. Cause I'm inside, like, it looks nice go outside. I'm like, damn, I want the color. So that is it for this base face. Let me know. And I would apologize for my mood, but y'all know I do content here regardless. And so that's the content for this video. And I'm gonna do pictures afterwards because I need to get on out of here. And I don't think I'm gonna have time to wash the foundation brush or the eyeliner brush, or the eye primer brush. But so we're gonna go. Thank you. Subscribe, like, share, tell a friend to join and to subscribe and all of that stuff. Lots of information down below. And thank you for being here. You will see me in the next video. Hey, today's still June 13th. I did drive up an hour, went to the service. It was about 90 minutes long. Ate on my way down to Baltimore, which was a 2-hour drive from where I was. I'm really exhausted. I'm trying to take care of myself the best I can. I did have the wrap. I did stop off for gas, Gatorade and Skittles, and I did drink some Mountain Dew. Recently I just ate an apple and some more Gatorade. But this is everything I wanted to show you that I brought with me. And there's the book from a friend on top of the MTTA binder. My journal, which when I looked in it, I realized I haven't journaled since December, so I don't know if I'm going to do that here or not. This is my Kindle. This is my external hard drive that after I schedule videos for upload on YouTube, I put them on here just to keep space as free as possible on my laptop. This is that little ring mirror. This is the cord for that. This is the cord that I attach my phone to the computer. This is my laptop cord. This, I don't know what this is to. This I use for my phone, but just how I can use this one to connect my phone to my laptop, I can take this out of here and use this for that, and I can detach this and use that for that, which is the same as this one. So I don't know, and the same as this one. So I just brought all the cords because I was rushing. And my ring light, makeup remover wipes. This is my cellar water, I believe. Doing dish detergent to wash my brushes. We're going to get into what I brought with me. I think I overpacked brushes. This lives in here. These brushes live in here. Excuse me for being out of focus. This doesn't live in here, and this doesn't. These are the LaRouche brushes. They do not live in here. Why does it look like I'm out of frame? Out of focus. This is a MAC 210 brush. These are Esom brushes. These are Scott Barnes blending brushes. And these are the Fenty, I believe they're the number 230 brushes that I always use. So let's get into over here on this side. Microfiber cloth that I always lay down on my station. I thought this was a clean one. You know what it is? It's stained. That's foundation that would not come off. I brought both of the House Labs palettes. I was going to say quads, but it's not. They're 6 shadows. And I think I'm going to combine the palettes again. I brought Xenon and I brought Nomad Iceland Fire and Ice palette. And what I was thinking about the look that I did today, I can probably do this with the golden palette. And that reminds me, let's take a little trip over here. This, I think I might have showed you that I brought with me because the shadow in, oh, I just stuck my finger in it. Did I? No, because there's none on my nail. The shadow I was saying in the Cabin Fever palette, and I should have brought it with me to see if it was going to show up the same as this one, because if it does, then I won't feel like, okay, yeah, I need to keep that other palette. And also the look I did today, which you saw earlier in this video, I can do that with the golden palette from Natasha Denona. So I'm just like, that is a pretty basic palette. But anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, what that says, cotton buds. I'm out of it, y'all. Why am I like not in focus here? And I brung this to clean the brushes. I brung a backup of my brow pencil because the one I used today, there's just a nub left on here. And so I brung a backup of that. Why does it feel like I have more stuff than what I'm showing you, but I don't? So let me slide that over. Eyeliner pencils for upper lash line. No. Lower lash line and inner rims. Because I wasn't sure what I was going to do, and I was taking too long to think. So I just grabbed a bunch. So I have these, excuse me for being out of frame. And this is a lip liner. This is a lip liner pencil. These are eyeliners for lower lash line and inner rims. I only have 4 lip liner pencils. I brought all 4 of them, and my idea, I think I mentioned earlier, was to just line and fill in my lips with those and then put a gloss on top of it. So I brought Fruit Snacks from Fenty. I brought Nematang Dose of Colors, and Maleficent from MAC. And so those are all glosses. I did bring this, and I thought I was going to wear it today, but I didn't. So maybe I'll put it on for dinner. I don't know, because that one doesn't budge. My Comfort Lip Balm, Tillamook Mint Chocolate Chip Ice Cream Scented Flavored. And of course, the only eye primer I use, MAC Stack Mascara. The only mascara I have open right now. I brought the Pat McGrath primer and foundation. And I'm realizing I really like this. I need about 3 pumps though to get the coverage that I want, even though it is very sheer. But it does cover. And my under eye gets covered up with the eyeliners and in shadow, but I still do use the Estee Lauder concealer for under my nose and my mustache area. But I am really liking this. I really just love how it feels. And I do feel like I use a lot of it. And I think I'm almost decided that I will continue to repurchase this one and not continue to repurchase the Estee Lauder, because when the redness under my nose, that area is at its worst, my skin is very textured under there. And using the Estee Lauder, which is full coverage, it just accentuates the texture, whereas this does not, and neither does the Fenty. And so, yeah, I don't know about that one, but yeah, I'm loving these right now. So for eyeliner for upper lash line, we have Inglot, whatever color this is, number 87, Inglot number 75, Max Paint Pot in black, which I seldom use for eyeliner. I seldom use it for anything, honestly. And Midnight Snack, which is the gray. And honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to do makeup when I'm here, except the base face, because I'm just not, I don't have the motivation that I felt before when I'm like, I'm going to do a video every morning. I'm just I'm grieving, that's what it is, just to be plain and keep it simple. But so, oh, I did bring the palette. So let's look at, I was going to put the phone down so I could open this up, but then you wouldn't be able to see it. So this is this palette that I used today. So this shade is the one I was talking about, because it does look greenish. Let me try and open up this one again without sticking my finger in it. And so let's put these next to each other and see. So this one does look brighter. This one looks to have a little more green in it than this one does. This, I think, would be something maybe a little bit, I'm going in and out of focus. So my phone is trying to autofocus. Oh, that's pretty cool. The Yucca palette may have something similar to this from those sparkly shades that's in there. Let me not put my finger there because then it's trying to focus. And this one is definitely more gold, just looking at them in the pan. So this is helping me decide what to do with this, because the look I have today I can do with the golden palette and maybe somewhat with the Yucca palette. So I'm glad I brung it. And I'll just swatch them on the back of my hand later just to really see. And I brung what I used today for my face. No, I didn't use the Sigma blush. I meant to, but I put on the matte blush by mistake. But I did bring the Sigma blush and the Sigma in dark that Grace sent me. She sent me both of these. And this is the Sigma in deep that I purchased. I really like how they look together. The same as when I use the House Labs Deep Level 10 and Medium Level 7. So that's the effect that those two bronzers gave me, and I really like the look. The only setting powder I use, Fashion Fair Set It Loose. Look at this, y'all. You see how much is in there? That little corner in the back. But I do have a backup, and during the last sale or point multiplier or something, I did purchase another one because I go through this. I just opened this, look at that, in February. February 15th, I opened this. Today is June 13th. So March, April, May, June, so 4 months I go through this powder. And I didn't bring another one with me. So if this gets used up while I'm here, so be it. But I'll be glad that it's gone. Because I do like using up stuff. The MAC highlighter I used today. And I brought Radiant Light. This is Radiant Light from Hourglass that I did use today as well. You saw it? Why am I saying all that like y'all didn't see me do my base face? And this is Eternal Light, which I did not use today. So that is everything. And this is one of the eSum things that I took out of the Pro Kit bag thing. And this is the brush book, this one. And y'all have seen this before. Actually, we've seen all this before too. But you see, all of this stuff from here, all of this, and this, and that, all of that fit in here. Like this is a lot of friggin' space. Like this is huge. And so I really felt good just having this and this. And I tried to do, I'm packing the Nomad travel bag. No, even like a quarter of this did not fit in there. And so I wanted something where I can put everything in this right here. I have a link down below somewhere, I'm sure. So that'll be it for this video. The next video will be whatever look I do next. We're not going to add on to this. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, will I update you on what I actually used or what I did not use? But I only have these 3. And so today is Thursday. So we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this can be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or whichever day. So we have 3, we're counting this as 1. So we have palettes for 3 days. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we'll see what happens. And that will be it. And you all will see me in the next video. Let me know if you would have packed more than I did. Because this does still look like a lot of stuff. And it is kind of a lot of stuff. But, like, is this doable for you? Or would you have packed a lot more? That's the question. Because I know some of you have said before, like, you always overpack. And some of you said you packed just enough. Yeah, so you let me know. I don't think we're going to use all of these. Before, when I packed for Academy, I took what I was going to use and I used everything. As far as base face, I will use everything. Eyeliners and these liners, I don't know because I don't even know if I'm going to do eyeshadow looks. But all of this stuff, the base face stuff, this will definitely get used. And the glosses and the lip pencils. And so that's going to be it. Thank you very much. And let me know your thoughts below on the look I did today, looking like something I can do with the golden palette. And let me know what you think about that gold shade in here compared to this gold shade in here. And so that'll be it. Thank you for being here, and you will see me in the next video. The side closest to the bracelets, that's the one from the MAC Cabin Fever palette. And the one next to the ring, that's the one from Natasha Denona's Star palette. So I was right. The one from MAC is a little more greenish, and the one from Natasha is a little more golden. But this angle, how the light hits it, they do look the same. But in direct light, there is a difference. And so I could, you know, dupe out the MAC shadow for this Natasha Denona Star shadow, and or I should say and, with one of the Yucca palette sparkling shades or something from the golden palette. But they're both very pretty though, but look at that. Ooh, all right, you'll see me soon again later for real.